Deep within the steel belly of the black whale, the Kakan Empire's massive ship of death, a strange silence isolates one man from the surrounding chaos. The succession war rages on, fueled by greed and bloodlust, but Chrollo Lucifer, the leader of the Phantom Troop, sits in a stillness that is almost suffocating. In his hand, he holds an object that defies the futuristic setting of the ship. It is not a modern communication device. It is a heavy, black, rotary dial telephone. A relic of a bygone era. Some observers have begun calling this the abominable phone. It sits there, heavy with ominous intent, anachronistic and terrifying. When Chrollo lifts that receiver, he is not merely making a call. He is initiating a ritual. The mystery of the number 6700. Why a black phone? And specifically, why now? The answer may lie in a set of numbers that have recently surfaced in the story, 6700. To the uninitiated, it is just a random sequence. But to those who look deeper, it points to a very specific cultural reference that author Yoshihiro Togashi is known for weaving into his work. The number 6700 corresponds to the legendary 1973 hit song by the Japanese pop group Finger 5, titled Love Dial 6700. At first glance, the connection seems absurd. What does a cheerful, upbeat pop song about teenage romance have to do with the grim, tactical warfare of Hunter x Hunter? But this contrast is exactly where the truth often hides. The song is famous for its catchy hook, simulating the sound of a ringing phone, ring ring re ring. It speaks of the anxiety of waiting for a lover to answer. The code, from darling to Narumi. This brings us to the most baffling piece of the puzzle, the actions of Mac Guy, the underboss of the Shuyu Mafia family. In the heat of a critical moment, Mac Guy shouted a name that does not exist in the current roster of characters, Narumi. Who is Narumi? There is no record of such a person on the ship. This leads to a chilling hypothesis. Narumi is not a person. It is a code. Let's go back to the song, Love Dial 6700. The lyrics feature a repeated, rhythmic call, hello, darling. In the original structure, this phrase carries a specific 5-beat rhythm. Now, look at the name, Narumi. It fits into the linguistic patterns used by the troop and their temporary mafia allies. The theory suggests that Mac Guy wasn't calling out to a person. He was broadcasting a signal. By shouting Narumi, he was likely vocalizing the password to activate a specific NAN ability related to Chrollo's black phone. It was a verbal trigger, disguised as a name so natural that no enemy would suspect it was the key to their demise. The mechanics of the exchange. So, what happens when the code is spoken and the dial is turned? We know Chrollo's capability to steal and utilize abilities is vast. But this phone implies a specific condition, a connection. The love dial theory posits that the phone acts as a medium for teleportation or positional exchange. Just as a telephone connects two distant points through a wire, Chrollo may be establishing a line between himself and his allies, or his targets. If Mac Guy is the transmitter, Chrollo is the receiver. Imagine the tactical advantage. In the confined, crowded corridors of the Black Whale, the ability to instantly swap places with a coordinate or a person is the ultimate weapon. It turns the entire ship into a chessboard where Chrollo can move pieces instantly. The abominable phone isn't just for talking, it is a device to facilitate the transportation of death. The shadow of Meteor City. There is also a sentimental, darker layer to this choice of ability. The rotary phone is a symbol of the past. It resonates with the retro, junkyard aesthetic of Meteor City, the home of the Phantom Troop. It is a place forgotten by time, filled with the debris of the outside world. Using such an old-fashioned device might be a constraint Chrollo placed upon himself to strengthen the ability, or perhaps it is a nostalgic homage to his lost brethren. He is calling out to the void. But unlike the pop song, he isn't waiting for a lover. He is waiting for the perfect moment to strike at the man who killed his friends, Hisoka. Conclusion, the final ring. The stage is set. The code, Narumi, has been spoken. The dial on the black phone has finished its rotation. The pop song's lyrics, "Hello, darling," have been twisted into a grim greeting for the magician. When Chrollo finally speaks into that receiver, it won't be a conversation. It will be a command. The connection has been established. The line is open. And for whoever is on the receiving end of this call, the sound of the ring will likely be the last thing they ever hear. The love dial has become a death dial, and the operator is ready to connect.